and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the River Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. NXT TakeOver WarGames. Overall, we had technically 5 matches. 3 of them were over a 4-star, and 1 was 3 1/4. So, TakeOver has 5 matches, and they have excellent matches. WWE has these shows with 10, 11 matches, and they're shit. Alright, NXT TakeOver WarGames started with Bro coming out, the newest member of the NXT roster. Or as Cashizono calls him, William Regal's new toy. The King of Bros, Matt Riddle, making his NXT in-ring debut. Was not supposed to. Was on the pre-show for the having a match with Cashizono for this week's taping of NXT Weekly. Matt Riddle comes out, starts cutting a little promo, calls out Cashizono. Ono comes out, a little back and forth. We have a ref in the match. We have a bell ring. We have a match. Riddle knee kick. Final flash. 1, 2, 3. Matt Riddle beat Cashizono. I don't know what the point in this was. But I'm assuming Matt Riddle and Cashizono was on the pre-show match for the taping next week. So, yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. They both made the cut. They made the show. First match on the show, the NXT Women's title line, 2 out of 3 falls. Challenger in the 2017 Mae Young Classic winner, Kairi Sane, versus the runner-up of the Mae Young Classic, the two-time NXT Women's Champion and only 2-time champion, Shayna Baszler. Well now, 2 out of 3 falls, these two. Let's get comfortable. This match is going to take a while. Nope, it really didn't. Jasmine Duke and Maria Schaefer came out and attacked Zane behind the back of the referee. First fall went to Shayna Baszler. There was a Kairi Sane hit this kind of she was Shayna Baszler. Kairi Sane was standing on the apron. Baszler was going for a suplex. Kairi Sane countered that suplex into a spike DDT on the apron. Kairi Sane came off the top rope with an elbow to the outside. So right after she did this counter DDT on the apron, Baszler's laying on the outside. Kairi Sane came off the top rope with that elbow that she does. Duke and Schaefer started getting involved again. Dakota Kai came out to attack them. Zane ended up getting the fall for the second fall. And then all kind of hell broke loose around ringside. Io Shirai came out to help Dakota Kai. Kairi Sane went to do the top rope elbow on Baszler in the ring. Baszler kind of moved a little, was able to grab her, get her shoulders on the mat, 1, 2, 3, and was able to retain the title on kind of a quick little pinfall there. It was alright. It wasn't as good as I was hoping. I gave it 3 1/4. Next we had Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black. As we found out over the summer, Gargano was the one that attacked Aleister Black. And we had a match, dude, when Black came back. Holy fucking God. The striking ability of Aleister Black, and as good as Johnny Gargano is in the ring. Gargano took a dive to the outside on Black. Black kicked him in the face as hard as he fucking could, it looked like. And just the back and forth, Gargano took everything Aleister had. He did his known dive spots. He was Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling. At one point, Gargano was like, he told Black to put me away, to kill me, or whatever he said, to put him out. Black hit 2 Black mass kicks on Gargano. He hit the first one and just grabbed Gargano so he didn't fall. And when he hit the second one, you're like, you knew it was freaking over at that point. Yeah, so Aleister Black getting the pinfall victory on Johnny Gargano. I gave it 4.5. It's one of the best ever NXT TakeOver matches. Next, we had the NXT Championship match. We had the Velveteen Dream versus champion Tommaso Ciampa. Dream come out with this kind of Hollywood kind of thing around his hair, and he's in Hollywood, and he's the Dream, and kind of a Hollywood Hogan-esque kind of attire on. He ended up doing the 3 leg drops like Hogan did. So it was all cutesy. And then it got real. Velveteen attacked the bad knee of Tommaso Ciampa, did the figure 4 around the ring post. So basically he's doing Bret Hart moves, he's doing Hollywood Hulk Hogan moves. Dream did a suplex to the outside over the top rope. So he went to suplex Ciampa and basically threw him out of the ring. Ciampa kind of fell weird. Dream went to do his top rope elbow on the Ciampa, and Ciampa moved. So when freaking Dream came down like this on the freaking floor, you could tell he was in some agonizing pain. Throughout the match, Ciampa he kept taking his boot off. He had his boot off at one point, and they got chucked into the crowd. The referee had gloves on for the vast majority of this match, so I don't know if there was supposed to have been blood and there wasn't, because I really never saw blood in this match. It was an amazing match. It had the freaking epic false finishes at the end. Multiple times you thought Velveteen Dream was going to win. You thought Ciampa was going to win. You couldn't really. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ciampa ended up getting the pinfall victory over Velveteen Dream. I gave it 4 3/4. If Dream would have won, I may have won 5. I don't know. But I definitely went 4 3/4. It was one of the best title matches, one of the year. As we've seen this year with 5 takeovers. Started off the year with Gargano and Amos, 5-star match. We had Ciampa and Gargano at TakeOver New Orleans, 5-star match. TakeOver Chicago, we had... Was that Gargano and Ciampa again? May have been, I don't remember now. And then this one here, all of them, amazing, amazing matches. Now we have NXT WarGames. We had the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole, baby, versus Pete Dunne, the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, and Ricochet. So the way the WarGames works, one member of each team starts, 5 minutes. We have shark cages on the stage with the other members of each team. Every 3 minutes, one member comes in from one team, and they rotate till all the members are in. WarGames doesn't begin until all members have reached the ring. O'Reilly beat Hanson on NXT Weekly last week in order to get the Undisputed Era as the favorites, as the main advantage throughout each thing. So Cole and Ricochet started 5 minutes later. Our first in was Kyle O'Reilly of Undisputed Era. Next in was Hanson of the other team. Half a dozen times at least, when Hanson got in the ring, he had Adam Cole in one corner, he had Kyle O'Reilly in the other. He's back and forth doing freaking elbows to each of them. He did about a half dozen times. And this big boy was not wearing out. Next in the ring was Roderick Strong for Undisputed Era. Next in for the other team was Rowe. And each time somebody went to come out, it's like they were fighting who's coming out. And then Bobby Fish comes out for the Undisputed Era. He gets a second lock and a chain. Goes over to the other shark cage that had Pete Dunne in it. Started hitting Pete Dunne and pulling him against the cage. Locked it with a chain and a padlock so he couldn't get out. Goes in the ring, starts chucking toys in the ring. He brought in like 4 chairs and a trash can. So each member of Undisputed Era had a chair, and they started taking out Rowe, Hanson, and Ricochet. And when it was time for Pete Dunne to come in, Pete Dunne could not come in because he was locked in the shark cage. The referees had to go to the back and get bolt cutters and come out and cut the chain. And then finally, Pete Dunne was able to get into the ring. He started grabbing tables and trash cans and whatnot from underneath the ring. And we had ourselves a good old-fashioned Donnybrook here. Ricochet did a 720 senton off the top of the cage on everyone. This match was just wild as crazy. Ricochet and Pete Dunne both kind of hit dropkick type moves on Adam Cole, end up pinning them together. So Ricochet, Pete Dunne gets the pin on Adam Cole. The War Raiders, Pete Dunne and Ricochet team beats the Undisputed Era in WarGames. I gave it 4 3/4 star. It was awesome. It's hard for me to rank the multi-person matches. So I really I'm kind of learning on how to do that. The one-on-ones, tag teams those are easily rated. It's like, how do I feel about 8-person tag match like this, or where do I okay, you got spot. It's like, okay, so I give it 4 3/4. So that's gonna wrap up NXT TakeOver WarGames review. I will have the Survivor Series review up probably tomorrow sometime. I want to watch the pre-show before I get that review up. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.